All right, we are live. We're looking live right now. My favorite host tonight, Rashawn 757, back from his recovery. Mr. Round 757, Mr. 5 Josh, both HBCU guys. Of course, 5 Josh, Colorado. Me, Oregon, Miami. Owen Clemson, Josh Clemson. How you guys doing, man? Happy Memorial Day, by the way.
For sure. Happy Memorial Day, everyone.
Oh yes. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, Game 7 of the NBA. I'm about to say NBA Finals. Excuse me, NBA Eastern Conference Finals. I had to take a pause for a second. We got the Boston Celtics, and of course, my Miami Heat. A thriller last Saturday for the viewers watching. That was like the Miami Miracle. Okay. Now actually, this be like two Game 7s right now. The hockey and the basketball. So I don't know what you guys watching tonight, but this, this, this is history. This is history. Um, Lonzo Ball in his NBA career. What's going on with that? What's something really going on inside that area where he at Chicago area? What's going on with him?
Guess he's never recovered from his meniscus tear, and
I was
probably
like,
gonna have to retire early. It's just sad. I thought he was a great player.
yeah, me too. Um, I think it's time for him to go. 'Cause nah, I like Lonzo Ball, but it's just like it's a daddy I can't stand, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Bro,
When's the last time we heard
that is
him
cool, bro.
speak?
That is cool.
Who?
He's sticking up for his son. That's cool, bro. Sticking up for his son. If anything, this is horrible for Lonzo.
Yeah, it is kind of sad though, bro.
Just gotta think
I
about
think
what
it's
the Bulls are
tough.
gonna do next.
Yeah.
It's it's
Oof.
it's it's complicated and tough at the same time though. Like Josh said, it's like it's tough.
Invested so much in that big three.
Yes, yes, indeed. Um, it looked like Vegas took a move in the Stanley Cup Finals. They look like they paused their tickets to get to the finals against the Florida Panthers. Look like they're going to determine who going to win tonight between the Dallas Stars and the Golden Knights. Because this been really history in hockey too. Like for real though. Like two Florida teams trying to get to the one Florida team trying to get to their finals. Um, it's very entertaining so far. This is what I like about postseason for hockey and basketball because it's like it goes down to that team,
Exactly.
Vegas,
that team.
Vegas,
I want to say Vegas is six. Well, I did see that series week before last when I was on my recovery duty. Um, I seen the way Dallas Stars trying to take care of business though, trying to win one back in Vegas. And then here we are, Game 7 on ESPN right now as we speak. So it's been very entertaining. I was kind of shocked about the Carolina Hurricanes losing though. I was very shocked.
Mm-hmm. They ain't
Even
showing it
all
up.
even all three of us picked the Hurricanes win that series for some reason.
I don't know why.
Hey, they was like the top two favorite going into playoffs, going into
Yeah,
postseason though.
but the Florida Panthers clear. I think it's just the year the like Florida team, like any
Yeah,
team, the playoffs that's from Florida and anything. Like you just gotta take them. Like who would know? Like Miami and FI was it FAU F whatever the one used.
Florida Atlantic.
They were going to the Final Four. Like who knew that?
Yes,
Like
yes.
now you got the Heat right now. You got the Florida Panthers. Like I'm sleeping on these Florida teams. Like why did I do that? I could have been rich,
That's-
y'all. Dang. Like,
You sound like Drake.
wow.
Like, dang. So you sound like Drake. You sound like Drake. Like, dang. You know how
I
we
don't
hit.
think Carolina stepped up. I'm not Drake for Sean.
I thought you were like Drake. You know how Drake. You know how he had that SNL skit. And Drake.
Oh yeah. That joke was funny.
He's talking about dang. He's talking about dang. But anywho, the Yankees they pulled it out yesterday against San Diego.
Yeah.
Now they got a West Coast trip this week, starting with Seattle tonight at 11 o'clock on MLB Network, and then this Sunday night on ESPN during the NBA Finals, the Yankees and the Dodgers.
Sheesh.
I liked on this time. Like you got the Yankees playing the Dodgers on prime time, and then the NBA Finals too. Oh man, I guess the summer's here, y'all.
It seems to be.
Especially we got the track.
You seem confident that the Heat are gonna pull this out.
They should have won last Saturday, though, but I was kind of shocked Miami came back in the fourth quarter. I wasn't expecting this. I'm like, what is going on?
The game was ugly. That was the ugliest game I've seen.
That was the ugly game I've seen too. Yeah, you're right about that.
Hey, let Derek White.
Max Strus. I was like, bro, like what the world?
That's when I knew it's over. It's over for Miami. Had your magical run, I'm telling you, this game's gonna be 108 to 107.
I can see that happening.
108, 107.
I can see that happening
to the final.
It's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen this Thursday, though. I'm not because I've been seeing the Denver. I'm about to say Broncos. I've been seeing the Denver Nuggets players on the press conference. I'm like, you guys not even playing yet, though. Like, come on now.
They ready. So
they
gotta see whatever they dealing with.
They probably watching right now as we speak.
Oh, of course.
They probably watching a coach's house and saying, "Hey, how we gonna stop him?"
Everybody together.
And that's probably cooking out, Probably cooking out. Probably what you know how they do cooking out. Oh, Jimmy Butler hit that three. They probably cooking out somewhere, someone's house cooking out. Probably watch the game. We're gonna watch the game outside. We're gonna cook out.
Not in this weather that we got going on, currently.
Anywho, let's see. The Bulls looking for the best, expecting the worst. We already talked about that. What's going on? The NBA referee getting an investigation. What's going on with that?
Bro, this been out though.
I know.
They made a meme about him.
I know.
So
I was like, bro, what are you doing?
KD part 2 or 2.0 rather.
Yo, Boston win. I'm going for him. I'm coming for him. Nah, but I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I just know they made the meme about it like a minute ago. Had his wife wearing a jersey or something like that. So yeah.
I mean, supposedly he's posted on Twitter defending his officiating and others officiating, and he says, has the Twitter fingers going at it with people. It's KD. It's KD-esque. So
that's a KD 5.0 bull jump, man.
Well, yeah, he's probably gonna get probably gonna lose his job. Either that or get suspended.
He might get suspended.
Cause that's a no. And
oh yeah, for sure. That's
according to the rowboat.
That's a big no.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, exactly. And then some.
Dang, why didn't you just get
At
Kevin
least,
Durant to do
at
it?
least I like have a burner account at least.
I know, bro. Like, even have that. Like, come on now.
Like KD gave you
Okay,
the
so
game
52,
earlier.
41. Okay, 52, 41 at halftime right now. Okay. Both teams balling out though, y'all. I got to give the Boston money. Both of them guys are both teams are balling out though.
Superstars got to step up.
Yes, they got
Those
to keep.
superstars have less than 10. They don't have 10 in the second quarter. So
I'm
we're gonna
glad
see
Eric's
what the
supposed.
second half looks like.
I'm glad Eric's supposed to change that lineup though last week and this morning because instead of putting Kevin Love in, put Max Strus in. Because Kevin Love like he was wore out like the first two games last week and yeah, mostly last week, yeah, because he didn't play last Saturday, yeah.
Kevin Love's like 50. Like he can't hold
100.
out with you. Like exactly. Like
Like he like 100 years old, like Josh said.
I'd be forgetting he's still play. I'm still on the bench. I know Haslam's still on the bench because he just be sitting there.
This
He'd
is
get up and
this is
try to
last
punch
year.
somebody. Yeah, he'd get up and try to start fights on the bench. He be trying to get people excited. Kevin Love just be chilling.
He like this.
He retired 4 years ago.
He like
He
this.
retired 4 years ago.
This man got his hand by it, and then they call timeout. He jump up. He like, bam. You need to get the ball. It's like, hey, oh man, that's why they got a rocking chair. Like, calm down.
He like, dang.
Yeah, that's what he be doing. Every possession, this man is like literally
in a hoodie, wrapped in a hoodie.
I like it.
Yeah, he cool though. He's funny though.
He's wrapped. His knees are wrapped. He's wrapped in a towel, a hoodie. He has everything on. Like, if he gets called in, like, yo, this man is literally. By the time sports is like, yo, just go ahead, go back to the bench, bro. Just go ahead. I won't even try and call you in. I'm just trying to play.
Giannis, Josh, that has like, dang.
Sit back down.
All right. Okay. So, Owen, your Braves did win last night, right? I did see the game last night. That was kind of funny. That was a good performance by the Braves, though.
Yeah, Braves beat the Phillies. Phillies struggled defensively. Matt Olson hit 2 home runs. Matt Olson hit 2 home runs. It really changed the game for the Braves. It's easy work. It's expected. Braves look like a contender, man. Braves look really good.
Y'all did play some good ball last night. I got especially you guys playing on primetime TV too on ESPN. So it's I can't wait for All-Star week though for baseball. I can't wait for that. He gonna make that All-Star team,
I can't believe the Oakland A's only have 11 wins this season.
That's crazy, ain't it?
And then they're making a big deal about them moving to Vegas.
That might happen.
Like somebody cares. Team is but who's gonna go to Vegas to watch the Athletics play?
Not me. No, if they play the Yankees, so the Yankees playing
then that's gonna be lit. A big team playing LA Dodgers, played Yankees, yeah. So,
which is a possibility that they might. There's a possibility that they might put that team in Vegas. So it might happen.
Vegas needs it.
And then you gotta look. Why are teams leaving Oakland? Why are teams leaving Oakland? The Raiders left. The Warriors left.
The Warriors, they're still there. We talking about
the A's are the Warriors in San Fran though.
Oh yeah. You're right.
And why are these teams leaving?
Money, fan base.
Anybody from Oakland? Can y'all explain?
Can y'all explain to us why the team's leaving? If someone's out there watching the West Coast, which I know you guys are, Um, yeah, it's like when the Raiders and the Rams left LA when the Rams went to St. Louis and when the Raiders went to Oakland. It's something like that though, you know. And, you know, that was a bad move for the Rams going to St. Louis though. You know, they did win a Super Bowl for St. Louis though, but still. I'm glad they're back in LA though, you know. Greatest show on turf.
Much better.
Yes. It's a lot. How can I say this? It's a lot even better than it was when it was in St. Louis when we was coming up in high school. You know, because St. Louis, the Rams, nothing. Every draft pick
I blame that purely on Jeff Fisher. Him going 7-9 every year.
Well, and every time he go on the draft, he always pick an offensive lineman, a defensive guy. I'm like, who? You ain't gonna pick a quarterback? They still got Matt Ryan in 2008 draft. That's who they should have got.
That would have changed the game.
Matt Ryan. So the Rams could be a poverty franchise. Oh.
Anywho,
shout out to Holt though. Holt, that's one of my favorite receivers.
Torrey Holt.
I don't think the Rams really do, but that man could run some routes.
Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk,
crazy.
Kurt Warner throwing that ball. But that was Trent Green. But no, hey, check this out. That was Trent Green's team before Trent Green got hurt, though. It's Trent Green. He was throwing that ball preseason. He got so someone took his leg out.
It was meant for Warner to take over.
Yeah, then until Dick Vermeer resigned after the first Super Bowl, he went to coach the Kansas City Chiefs in 2001, and he brought Trent Green. I'm like, you gonna come out of retirement? I was like, he'll come back to coach the Rams, you know. But I'm like, nah.
No.
But I'm glad the Rams are back in LA though. Cause I can't see another stint in St. Louis the next 10 to 15 years, you know.
Well, now they're in a risky situation with their cap space.
Yes.
So good luck with that, LA. Trying to go win now move, and they only won one, so.
Hopefully, Matthew Stafford stay healthy this season. Hopefully,
he's probably not. He's talking about retiring, so his heart's not in it. So
nah.
If they get Cooper Kupp, maybe.
That's the problem last year when they faced the Bills in the week 1. Matthew Stafford he kept running Cooper Kupp the entire night, bro. I'm like, you got all the other receivers.
He's locked up.
Jalen Ramsey, not Jalen Ramsey. Von Miller was he playing against his former team too?
Kupp was not having a good night, bro. But other receivers tried. They tried to step up, but Bill's defense was crazy. Like he was flying all over.
Yeah, Von Miller, he was flying all over the place.
I forgot they had Von Miller, man.
Yeah, I thought they're gonna sign Von Miller to another contract extension to save the Rams. That's what he jumped ship with the Buffalo Bills. You know,
they really tried to
win nothing.
You said what, Josh?
And didn't win nothing. I want to talk about a super team, man. The Bills got it all. What's the problem? Like, what is the problem when it comes to playoffs? What is the problem? Like,
they always fold in the fourth quarter. They always fold They always fold in the.
Well, I'm an advocate of the Bills getting DeAndre Hopkins if he doesn't come to the Colts, but yeah, I'm an advocate of that because Josh Allen needs another receiver to play alongside on Diggs.
That would be nice, but I can't wait for the training camp to start in preseason games. I can't wait for that, and also the track when they had the track the Team USA track Olympic trials for next year's Olympics too down in Hayward Field down in my University, Oregon.
Beautiful track, beautiful.
Yes, Tracktown Eugene. By the way, Tracktown Eugene. Um, let's start this press conference, man. Let's start this press conference. Um, we got a lot of stuff to talk about this week and last week. I'm let the questions come to me.
Okay. All right. So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With all this kind of like Big Ten talk, another conference of you leaving, is that affecting the players in any way of recruiting or the players that you currently have?
Well, I'm glad we talked about this. Shout out to Dan Lynn, University of Oregon, for welcoming me back. I don't think so at all because we're already recruiting right now in this year's class, next year's class, and we just got somebody out of Florida too. So I don't think it's going to affect recruiting though so far. Now it will be. I can't say this. USC, UCLA, Oregon, and Washington in the mix if it happens, which it should happen. I named what? How many names? What? 14 I named already.
I believe so.
Okay, 4 teams in the Big Ten for next year. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Pac-12 commissioner, he hasn't come. He hasn't come with a new TV deal yet. That's what's holding the Pac-12. That's why you got a team like Colorado. I heard some talk. Colorado might be going back to the Big 12, which I don't blame. I don't blame the big Colorado going back to the Big 12 because that's where they need to be at. And for both parties, for four parties, I would love to see USC, UCLA, Oregon, Washington in the Big Ten to battle these Big Ten schools. Because I'm okay with it. If someone asks me, I'm okay with it. Just gotta wait for that official word in like mid-June, going July. You know, in it.
So with the traveling, like, have you thought about like y'all coming from Eugene to play Penn State, play Ohio State, to play Maryland?
Yeah, Maryland's far away.
It's like, have y'all thought about that? That's pretty far. Yeah.
We still talking about that. I talked to the because you got to think about it. Before I got to Oregon, I remember Oregon played Ohio State on the East Coast that year, and it was. I won't say. I won't say it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for traveling, but it was like this the first time that Oregon played Ohio State since the college ball playoff national championship game in 2015. So I think we're going to finally see like college conferences reliance right now, which is right now because we haven't come with no new TV deal yet. But we would all the other conferences got TV deals except the Pac-12. Like, come on now. Shout out to Oregon baseball team, by the way. They won their Pac-12 championship last week. Shout out to them.
One big things. Are we just in regards to the defense, to switch back to like just talking about the team. I've been hearing some things about the defense. If you can explain to me, a little bit more of what y'all added, what y'all are expecting for this new year.
We added like one Colorado player from the transfer portal from Coach Prime's team. Shout out to Coach Prime, by the way. We added him, and we added a lot of people in the transfer portal. offense and defense. So I think Dan Lanning is trying to build a winning team to Oregon, like getting kids from the East Coast to come out to the West Coast and play for Oregon. He did the same thing when he was at Georgia with Kirby Smart. The 2 years he was there, so I like it. I say well, we got more competition now because we got Oregon, UCLA, USC, Washington, and Oregon State and Colorado. In Arizona, Arizona State, and Oregon State. So we got it's a whole lot better competition than years. So to your answer, we got a lot of transfer portals coming in too. So we're not done yet.
Okay. Okay. Could you give us a preseason rank? We're early, but could you give us something? Do y'all think that y'all would be ranked top 10? No, I wouldn't say top 10. I would say at least 15, 15 or top 20.
I would say about between 11 and 10.
It's very high.
Yes. I mean, we just gotta just keep winning, and probably just don't worry about what happened last year and worry about this year. You just win like right now. I think we're trying to win like right now. Um, I think if we would have won because thank goodness we're not playing Georgia week one like last year. We wasn't ready, but down the road we was ready. Down the road though, we weren't the same team when week one.
Nah, y'all still weren't ready to play.
Y'all were not ready. It's just Georgia we're talking about.
We. I'm excited for this season, man. Very excited for this season. Hopefully, hopefully we can get in the playoff or get a bowl game. That's the main key. Just win the conference championship part and win the bowl game. That's been our motto since day one, since last year. We didn't win the conference championship last year, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got something to share. You got something to share about. You got something to share. I know you heard the news Saturday.
It's for us, it's pretty cool. Everybody was speculating. They didn't know what was going on. But we got all the Sanders boys in Colorado now. So
Shiloh.
I didn't think y'all was doubting
I
that
ain't saying.
luggage is coming, but the luggage really is coming in. Like it's a real thing. Like this is Louis. It's not just Louis. It's Goyard.
I knew Shallow was
You feel
coming.
me? Yeah.
I was like, there's no way Shallow gonna miss the opportunity at Colorado. I was like, he going to Colorado. Like, come on now.
Yeah. It was just we just had to wait for him, get his degree, get his stuff situated. Now he back. He back for the headache game. He back to intensify the Colorado defense that's already there. And then it's about to be going to popping. He get to play back at the big level. Before he when he was at South Carolina, got injured. Cool,
I
whatever.
remember him.
Yeah. So we're gonna get him to where he need to be, so scouts can see him. Scouts can really take notice that Shallow is him on defense. He's really active. He's really active. So yeah.
Very good.
Y'all ready? We coming.
Very-
Y'all ready?
I heard you guys got a new theme song. I was listening to.
Yeah.
Here we come to get you. I like it. But
Prime is prime. Shout out to Coach.
Well, I also did hear you guys might be going to the Big 12 though.
As well, and I think it's a better conference too.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Colorado had no sense of leaving the Big 12 or the Pac-12 2011. They had no sense of
anyway,
doing that.
yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying true facts though, because they were getting killed in the Pac-12 so many years.
yeah, to go 1-11 last year for football, and basketball hasn't been too hot. For men's, it's like the other sports just hasn't been too crazy. So nah. Go back to something that So that's Big 12. And if we do, we gonna go down there and battle with everybody else. We ain't running for no smoke. So
I'm very confident in Colorado this season.
You already know.
Yeah.
Top 10. Not top 20, top 10.
Y'all not even ranked. Y'all not ranked this year?
To go unranked to top 10, that's gonna really take some coaching from Dion, which I don't think he's capable of. I don't think he's capable.
Because their first game they got TCU, and TCU they done got better the past 3 years.
They fell off. They didn't send everybody to the trash. They didn't graduate everybody. TCU didn't fell off. Texas Christian.
You guys are gonna lose to Nebraska.
Wait, they got Nebraska. They got Nebraska. They got Nebraska this year.
Yeah, they got Nebraska.
Who's losing the Rule? Rule can't even coach Pop Warner.
You guys are Colorado. You guys are Colorado. So
okay, yes, but that's Matt Rule. Matt Rule can't coach a recreation team.
College. He can coach in college. Matt Rule can coach.
He can't do nothing no more because he think he want to be.
You got Josh started now, bro.
Yeah, hold on.
He's a great college coach. Don't let what he did in Carolina. Carolina was busted before he got there.
Dog.
We was.
Matt Rule.
He is a good college coach. I don't think we can lose in Nebraska. No.
Josh. Hey, Josh. Check this out. Thank you. You're not facing against Coach Scott Frost, man. Because me and Owen were talking about this last week, and we were saying if Scott Frost would have stayed at UCF, they probably would have got a national championship. Remember we talked about that on last week?
I remember.
UCF deserved it. Yeah, they definitely. But
Scott Frost, he left in a bad situation, going to Nebraska. UCF fell off once he left. Go to Nebraska, which I thought was stupid. Because I'm like, you got a chance to go to the college football playoff and win a national championship next year, but no, they did not.
It's Nebraska. It's like a bigger school. It's like the state of Nebraska. It's like it's the only thing you get is the college. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. It just wasn't hitting. So I had to laugh it off. Anyways,
no, Nebraska used to be.
They were good back then when they had Scott Frost a quarterback.
80s, 90s, they used to be good.
Oh yeah, 90s. Yeah, gotcha.
Them in Colorado, that Stewart quarterback, he played with the Steelers. They used to get Miami trouble back then in the 90s, bro. Them in Washington. Oh yeah, I forgot about Oklahoma. Cause Oklahoma, they was a powerhouse team in 2000 when they beat Florida State in the national championship game, which everybody thought Miami should have been there again, that bowl game. They did beat Florida State though, but I was like, wow.
Yeah, Josh really said top 10 for Colorado.
I want to say 5, but
top 5.
No, you're not even at the table yet, bro.
You have to beat TCU. You got to beat USC, possibly Oregon State. USC's gonna be difficult. I'm not gonna
USC is
lie.
gonna be crazy difficult.
Caleb Williams,
I'm not gonna
They
lie.
got the
Rain,
best quarterback in the
Caleb Williams
country.
will win the Heisman again for USC.
Shadorius.
I'm not even gonna talk about Shadori. I mean,
He's gonna be in the Heisman
Oh,
finalist.
that's another thing. So one of the Sanders brothers posted that he was committing to Colorado. Like we didn't know that he was going to. I think it was Shiloh that we didn't know that he was gonna go to Colorado. Man, this family, man. Like we knew that he was going to Colorado. All he had
We
to
all
do
knew
was
that from the
come to
beginning.
Colorado.
Like,
But what's wrong with
Oh no,
making
he's
the
feuding
the
with his
commitment
dad.
video?
Is he really going to not be with Deion Sanders? Is he going
like,
to
come
commit
on
somewhere
now.
else?
Like,
Come on, bro. Man,
Man,
that's
what's
family,
wrong with
man.
making a commitment video? Like, come on, man.
Bro,
Y'all,
that's family,
come
man.
on.
They're like the only family that I know make commitment videos. Like
I know. I mean, Owen is right though. Like for he is right though.
I hear y'all.
I mean,
But
when you see commitment videos, you see like the school make them, not a player. You see like the school that they committed to make them. Not,
NIL, bro.
you know.
The NIL.
yeah,
It has nothing to do with NIL. It has to do with their ego, their inflated ego.
You know, he's a Sanders, so you know he gonna get the hate on social media.
you're Sanders. You gotta be
He
in the
better,
light, the
he better
spotlight,
ball out.
man.
They better ball out in Colorado.
They are. They are. Just
They
watch.
better ball out in Colorado.
Just watch. QB got a safety, man. They're gonna be on both sides, two different sides of the ball. Just doing it. I'm telling you.
Rashawn,
Hmm.
is Deion still your man? Do you still
I
claim
respect
him?
him. I respect him when he did the HBCU, but I don't know about this new Dion.
All right.
I mean, I'm just saying true facts. You know.
All right. I already know. I already think he's a clown. He's a clown to me.
Wow.
So.
You been said it and you said it again.
I
I like you standing on your word though. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about
mean,
that's the thing about gonna stand on his word. If you feel
hey,
that way,
Josh,
he ain't
Josh,
changing.
Josh, check
So
this
that's the thing
out.
about I know. So yeah.
I just thought about this when he was at Jackson, like from the fall. I'm not even counting the spring season because that didn't count. But when he was in the fall season, he had two good seasons. Then he fell in the Celebration Bowl twice.
You see,
Twice.
he just should have stayed at Trinity if he was gonna do all this other. He just should have stayed at Trinity. You know, right out into the sunset, retire. Probably, you know, still appear on NFL Network and stuff. You know.
I used to love watching Trinity on Friday nights, man.
He has the nerve to come out for HBCU saying, "Oh, why are not HBCU players not getting drafted?"
Yeah, he was complaining about that.
He's coaching Colorado now.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
You're not even at that sphere anymore. What?
I didn't understand that. What he was trying to complain. I'm like, bro, you're not eating at Jackson State no more. Like, shut up.
I hear y'all.
I love. Hey, watch this. I love Coach Prime, but some of the stuff that he said out of his mouth.
I like prime time. I like prime time.
Me too.
Like
me too.
I like prime time. I like the cornerback Deion Sanders, the punt
Me
return
too.
specialist. Coach Prime, man.
Coach Prime, he need to slow down.
Can't even say the words I want to because we on the air, but you know.
I know. he needs to like slow down what he say on social media. Like that's even why these Pac-12 coaches calling him out.
Because they're not used to it. They only used to getting told what to do, what to say, how to say it, what they just in it. They not used to having no power. Coach Prime came into a new school with power. The AD literally was like, "Yo, you can do this, you can do that." A lot of these coaches don't know how to control.
I mean, I understand that, but don't go overboard with it, though, man.
How is it going overboard? It's just he hasn't done anything overboard. If he has, bro, the AD would have said something. President would have said something. I haven't heard that yet. Coach Prime just being him. They let him be him. He's bringing excitement to not only to the school, but he brings excitement back, a little bit more excitement when it comes to coaching and college football. Like, I mean, in the big time of college football, we got all these coaches like Saban and Texas A&M coach. He old and wrinkled and all that stuff. Like, yeah, we got Lincoln Riley trying to be all cool, wishing Bronny welcome him to USC and all that stuff. But it's like,
that guy, he not a Colorado.
Lincoln, you're not cool. You ain't that cool, brother. You a coach. We don't have that much exciting coaches right now in the big time prime. So you had to bring in the prime time effect. All pun intended. You see how I tried to do that?
Hey,
all pun intended.
Hey, all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. Let him shake up the first 2-3 games.
No, he better get in his recruitment bag next year. He better get in his recruitment bag.
He better get in his recruitment bag next year.
I agree with you, Josh. He's gonna have a long leash. He's gonna have a very long leash.
Me too.
Yeah.
But he might overstay his welcome. That's all I'm saying.
I believe.
If 5 years don't turn it around, he's out.
I'll give him 5. I'll give him 5. I'll give him 5 because I'm like.
I'll give him 2 actually. I'll give him 2.
You give him 2? You give him 2?
Yeah, I'll give him 2.
No. I believe what you said. I'm like,
but they're not gonna give him 2. They're gonna give him like 5 or something.
They'll give him 5 because he's Coach Prime, Now, let's turn over to Jackson State, okay? I know you guys heard the news about Jackson State playing South Carolina State on ABC week 0 and down in Atlanta. Finally, they're showing the game on ABC. Finally, the MEAC and SWAC challenge. But you got to thank one man for doing that though. Before he went to Colorado, that's Coach Prime.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like what he did for HBCUs. Showing the other teams. That ain't Jackson State, but other teams on ESPN, ESPNU, ESPN Plus. That's the game right there, bro. South Carolina State, a rematch at Celebration Bowl 2 years ago.
TC Taylor, man. This is a new team, his squad. We're hearing some big things from them. So
I heard he got different culture than Coach Prime. Because before Coach Prime was there, like when I think like the 90s, like going to 2000, they was a powerhouse in the SWAC when he was playing. So I think he's trying to bring that back to Jackson State. Because he already got a lot of transfer. He already got about 3 or 4. I think he got like two of Colorado players on Jackson State, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot. I can't wait for this season, man. I can't wait to play when they play FAMU too, bro.
FAMU game should be sold out, man. It should have been sold out these past couple of years, but this game should be a sellout. Like, well, it's an NFL stadium, so that's a lot of people. But
yeah, I know.
I think it should be crowded. It should be a good crowd of people. Like, that's a good game. Yeah, like
yes.
Fam, Jackson, that's a good game, bro. Like, you can't. So, and it's new coaching. You ain't gotta say, "Oh, it's Prime getting people here." Nah, like y'all should go down to Miami to watch that game for Labor Day yourself.
TC Taylor, this is his team now.
Yeah.
The good thing about this year for Jackson State, they don't got to do a whole lot of like publicity, because Coach Prime, they had like a lot of publicity when Coach Prime was there. They said he could win a Celebration Bowl, which that was kind of true though. And the hype is a lot quiet now at Jackson State.
He's a spectacle coach. He's not even a real coach. Like he's like he reminds me of like for my wrestling fans, he reminds me of like a WWE manager, like a wrestling manager who just is good talking, but
He not an ex. But the thing about Coach Prime when
that's
he
his
was at
only
Jackson State,
skill.
the thing about when Coach Prime was at Jackson State in the Celebration Bowl, he wasn't an excellent old guy in the Celebration Bowl. That's why they couldn't win the Celebration Bowl, But
Whoever
well,
was calling the plays for this last year game, they called some great plays.
yeah, they did.
The players stepped up, but they called some good plays. But I don't. I only. I mean, I get it. I get it. I
They
get
did
it.
call some good plays. I
Yeah, they
admit
did.
that they did call some good plays.
I get it. He's not. He's okay. If we compare him to an NBA coach, because this will better help me, because I don't know a lot of NFL coaches. I don't know a lot of college coaches. I only know a few, by name and stuff like that. But if we compare it to an NBA coach, what coach would Coach Prime remind y'all of in reference to his X and O's, how he draws up plays? Like,
Oh, I'll get you one.
I'll give you
Tyronn
one
Lue.
too.
Tyronn Lue.
No, he
Tyronn
reminds me of
Lue. Tyronn Lue know the game.
Darvin. He reminds me of Darvin Ham, who doesn't coach at all. He reminds me
Yep.
of Darvin Ham,
Yep.
Darvin
the de facto coach.
Darvin
Ham.
I'd take that. But Tyronn Lue.
Tyronn Lue is a very
Tyronn
great
know the
coach.
game. He know the game. He knows the game.
Cause I see Coach Prime with the chains, and now Rondo wearing chains, but with the chains on the sideline. Like, I mean, I'm like, you got to be an excellent O's coach. I know you're trying to sell yourself out there, but like, do it the right way.
And I think that's why he has, these coaches around him. That's why.
Cool.
So
yeah, yep.
That's a good coaching staff.
I'm thinking, I'm gonna get Coach Prime 5 years, like Josh said. I'm going 5 years. Well, Owen said that. I'm sorry, Owen said that.
Well, he said 2.5. He said 2.
Really,
I'm saying it can't. He also agrees with us that they are going to give him 5. They could give him 5, but he, he pretty much expects that he needs to get it done in 2, which I am the same way. It goes for Norfolk State's coach, Coach Odoms.
Coach Odom, I got words for him.
He doesn't have very much, no more wiggle room to give another losing season. No. Just tired of seeing this team have one of the biggest stadiums and lose.
Especially if that team is going to win the Big Championship, the championship Saturday. Crazy. That's the embarrassing part to get beat at home.
Come on now, no. This team needs to go to Atlanta. We got to find a way to get them in the Celebration Bowl.
Do you think it's a staff though in Norfolk State?
I think it's staff.
I'm asking you guys. Do y'all think it's a staff that he got assembled with him?
It's 50-50. Yeah.
It's 50-50. It's the staff and the players. Players gotta want it more.
Yeah, he did sum it up. Yeah, I feel you on that, dog.
Yeah.
Cause I think like when they had Latrell Scott, only guy I know they had was Pootie Carter, Devon Carter. That was it on offense. And he kept relying on Pootie Carter so many times. That's the reason why they couldn't win the MEAC. They couldn't clinch a MEAC championship berth or Celebration Bowl berth. But I hear you. I hear y'all though. But it's gonna be crucial time for Norfolk State this season, I think, in my opinion, for football. I really do think so.
It's beyond crucial, man. Like, yo, you got some of the top games this year. You got A&T. You got Hampton again.
Especially you got Virginia. You got to play Virginia State week 1.
That should first of all, that should be a sellout game. That should be a sellout game. How they used to do it back in 2008, 2009. Everybody just sitting on top of each other. It should be a sellout game.
It should be.
Instead of them, no way you don't sell out Virginia State games. No.
Instead of them that bull jump.
Right. Now, then from there, from that game, you start 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go back to 0-0. You play every week. You erase your schedule. Don't be like, oh man, we won one. Let's get all excited. No.
No, don't get excited.
One.
No.
Let's get mad. Let's get discouraged. No. Every game you win, you take it. You be like, all right, bet. You go back the next week. You erase that from your memory. You play the new game. I guess that's what we got to do, because we got to figure out something. How do we take on this year and beat some good teams? Now we know we might not beat no Temple. We might not beat who we play, Towson as well.
Holy cow.
We might not do nothing with them. But it's like, yo, the rest of these teams, we gotta match up.
Y'all got to figure something. No, they got to figure something out during the summer. You're going in the fall, because
find a quarterback.
I'm telling you, if they can't find a quarterback during the summer, you gonna hear for the alumni and the fans. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, bro. Odom's is
Because Coach Odom kept on using the 2 quarterback system like the entire season. And I was like,
both of them are bad, then what do you do? Like,
I mean, what do
you do?
Right on.
You throwing one back in there, he just the worst. It's the first one you had in there. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just maybe it's the system they can't play under. You know. I don't know. What do I know?
Because I've been watching football so many years, and I see how the quarterback does horrible in the first 2 games, and the backup come in, then they win with the backup. Then he trying to go back to the start. I'm like, you can't. I'm like, come on, that's not smart. You know, like, come on.
Right. Now, if the starter is really nice, then you gotta go back to him. Of course, the backup is tough. You know, it's a difference when we talk about Nick Foles. We talk about Carson Wentz. That's nice, but Nick Foles stepped up.
That's a good comparison, though.
You had to go with Nick Foles. You know, so it's like, even if Carson Wentz had his injury, let's say if he sprained his knee real bad, instead of tearing it, and Nick Foles just started balling out. I'm still going with Carson Wentz.
Of course.
What about this one? Purdy has his season.
Oh.
Trey Lance is able to play against the Eagles. Who do you go with? Trey Lance is available to play against the Eagles in a conference championship game, divisional game, and who you going with? Purdy or Lance? Lance is about to come back and play his first game back. Purdy been balling out. I'm going Lance.
Me too.
Trey Lance.
But I think any quarterback can play in that system.
Yeah,
any quarterback can play in that West Coast system that you know.
But yeah, since when Brock Purdy comes back, Trey Lance needs to be the starter. Before.
Yeah, that is true. And Trey Lance was balling out before Trey Lance got hurt.
He was trying. He
when they got Christian McCaffrey, I was like, bro, that Trey Lance should have been healthy, bro. Especially they made it all the way to the NFC Championship game against Philadelphia. I was like, they put Chris
McCaffrey,
McCaffrey.
man.
They put McCaffrey as. But check this out. They put Chris McCaffrey in as a emergency quarterback. I was like, don't throw the ball, man. He want to throw it. I'm like, don't throw it, no.
I'm not really fooling with McCaffrey right now because the way he balled out last year, especially the Dallas game, it showed me how good he is, and I'm just like, dang, he really running the ball for somebody else. Like, it's crazy.
I'm like Drake from the SNL skit. Dang.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
Snap back to college. Like, I guess he must love being in California or something like that.
Well, he is from California.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
the way he's beat up on my Oregon Ducks so many years. He was in college, man. Shoot.
Not like North Carolina. Like, tell me. Golly. But I ain't hating on him. I'm glad he happy. He stay healthy. So, he almost got himself a ring. So, yeah.
I'm like, he gonna throw it. I'm like, don't throw the ball.
And he had no other choice. They were getting blown out.
I know.
Killed.
Destroyed.
His quarterback got his elbow blowed up. Like, golly.
I was like, dang. Y'all think Jets they gonna run it back this year in the SWAC?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
Now, fam, look out for them. They might not be undefeated. I say look out for FAMU. They might be that second team to look out for.
Them and Southern.
Then I go Southern. I don't know how Alcorn looking.
I forgot. Jackson said they got one of Alcorn's assistant coaches on TC Taylor's staff.
Okay.
And you got to remember, TC Taylor he was assistant coaching at North Carolina Central when he was in the MEAC, so he know what the MEAC schools look like now. Mm-hmm. That's something Coach Prime didn't know nothing about.
Exactly.
Because we finally got a former MEAC coach, TC Taylor, when he was at Central. Instead of, I respect Coach Prime what he did at Jackson State, but he don't know the MEAC schools like TC Taylor do. I mean, we're gonna see.
Yeah, but Jackson State should run it back for sure. With the team that they have now.
I mean, they got all the transfer portals and commits coming in too, so
For sure.
I'm like, because I think Jackson State, I think they got a better staff than Coach Prime. After Coach Prime left, I think they kept getting all these other staff people in, strength coaches.
What? You said they got a better staff after he left.
Yeah.
Come on. Most of everybody there last year.
Well, most of them guys that he was at Jackson State last year, all them guys in Colorado.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody.
So you think things are going to transfer from Jackson State to Colorado like that? Got another thing coming.
No.
Got another thing coming, man.
No.
Nope.
Never. It's hard. It's hard for them to coach those guys at the next level.
Especially you in the Pac-12 too.
Right. They trying, but it's not there yet. No,
it's not there yet.
Whole nother, bro. Y'all right. It's a whole nother different level of ball. So that's why so many people left. Like, it's just a whole nother different level. And the coaches they're not there yet. So once they get there, which I think they're there now, people gonna want to play for them.
Mm-hmm. Because especially I ain't like how Colorado did that spring game. I ain't like that. That was so weird.
I don't like
that was so weird. I was like, what? I'm trying to figure out, are they gonna go Are they
They
going?
show,
Are they going to play 11-on-11 or what? What is going on? Like I never
they
seen
show
them sprint.
they they show Prime more than the game. Like
Yes, but when you look at other spring games, right? They playing traditional football,
I think he is Shawn Michaels. Like you just focus on the game.
and then he commentating during the game while he coaching. I'm like, bro, I'm like, who does
Come
that?
on, bruh. Come on.
Exactly.
Y'all
Who
be
does
watching
that?
Midnight Madness. They do the same thing for basketball. Calipari be commentating doing the games too. Coach K was doing it too. Come on, y'all.
I'm just
Y'all
saying,
picking
like
now. Y'all just
they
picking.
don't do that for spring football though. Like
No, they don't.
I get it, but I'm saying that's why it was on. It's on like that time of TV. Like they want to see Prime talk about his team.
okay, yeah, we like yeah, like a quick 5 to 10 minute interview, and then have like a split screen, show the interview and show the game,
It's
like
sure
how they usually
that's
do.
what you're supposed to do in spring football. Like, come on now.
And then him riding around and like in a like no no like what is this?
That's funny.
I feel it.
Pray for y'all this season, man. Them
You
Colorado
take
players are
go
gonna
to.
have a fit. They're gonna have a fit for Coach.
I mean, like, go to church. They might as well go to church before they go to the game. Shoot.
Yeah, pray to Allah, or pray to God, like
Pray
before the game.
to Allah.
It's, man, it's gonna be a long season.
Hey man, all prayers is accepted, but we gonna be good. I promise you, we gonna be good.
When
All
Coach Prime,
prayers are accepted.
when Coach Prime said, I need some gospel. Pray.
I'm gonna watch every single game. I promise this. I'm gonna watch every single game. I need to.
Must see television. Top quarterback. We got the receivers. Let's see. Got the defense.
Yeah, y'all got some good wideouts. Y'all got some good wideouts.
Yeah. Travis Hunter playing both sides like he Deion Sanders.
Let's see.
And that's another thing. Is he trying to get drafted or he's just trying to? I thought he was trying to get drafted.
Me too. And not dealing with this bull jump.
You should have stayed at Florida State.
And not dealing with this bull jump.
no, but I'm serious. I'm serious though. He should have stayed at. He should have stayed at Florida State because Florida State was actually building up their program. They're actually building up their program.
And not doing this bull
And
jump.
he would have been looked. He would have been looked at as a serious as a serious receiver. Now,
and not doing this bull jump.
Following this, he's following this sideshow that Prime has. It's cool. Yay, Prime. Prime's coaching. Coach Prime, we have an NFL legend coaching the team. Hey, hey.
And not doing this bull jump.
Yay.
And not doing this bull jump.
First of all, I personally am not trying to deal with this bull junk that y'all saying. Come on. Florida State though. Florida State. Really? First of all, I'm blown away that Caleb Martin has 20-some points in the game. I'm blown away. But and Derek White has 18 again? Like, come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Like, for real. But for you to say truly that Travis should have just committed to Florida State and stayed there, it's nah, man. We wouldn't be having the Travis Hunter we
And
got today.
Jason Tatum injured too.
I had this man going for 30.
Why you just to say that Jackson State? Like,
I know.
I don't know. Like,
I guess he went play on the big. I guess he went play on the Power 5. Look, he did it for the coaching, man. I guess he want to play for the Power 5 school, I think.
And he is now. He's going to have that chance. Ain't nothing changed. He's going to show them same corners who's like, bruh, he going to get exposed if he, if we go against him. No. They get their chance to check up. They get their chance to cover, lock up, put the seatbelt on. If they got it, they can, hey, you got it. But Travis Hunter ain't nothing to play with. He going to do that at Jackson State. He going to do that at Colorado. It don't matter who.
Ooh. Bang.
Might be the LeBron James. Yeah, he might very well be the LeBron James of the school.
Might as well be.
His team sucks, but he's putting up great numbers. So, man, have at it, man.
Come on, Miami. Wide open pass. Oh, man. Come on, Jimmy Butler. Pass the ball. Pass it.
Why the stats looking like
you?
This game?
Ouch. Man, now he would slow that ball.
Tatum only has 14.
He only got 14 points. Well, he got an ankle injury, so he playing on a bad ankle.
That's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. I see Kyrie Irving playing on a messed up foot when he won LeBron's first year. Huh?
Why are they not playing a Mike Muscala or Gallinari? Gallinari can give you 10 points.
Oh, they cooking. Miami cooking, man. Miami cooking. Jason Tatum. That was a lousy jump shot.
Wow, Zeller's not even playing. What the heck?
I know.
Zeller's not playing.
Come on, Miami Heat. Don't let me down tonight, bro. I got time today. Hey, Drake. Hey, I'm about to call Josh Drake. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry, Josh.
What?
It looks nothing like Drake.
What?
I was watching that. I was watching the SNL video. He had the SNL beef, and he was like, "Dang."
Calling me Drake. Oh man.
I apologize, Josh. I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good. No, I ain't mad though, Drake. I would be Drake in his place right now if I could. I ain't even. Yeah.
I could probably hear that. Dang.
Man, I'll just walk around. I start the Pusha T beef again tonight if I was Drake. Not playing, I could do it.
You probably would
do that. I would do. No, that was bad for Drake. It's horrible. It's been like 2 years since they did that.
That's like when Meek Mill and Drake went at it. That's like when Meek Mill and Drake went at it, bro.
Yeah, that was bad for Meek Mill.
And Drake did that song Back to Back.
That was bad for Meek Mill.
Look, man, he gonna try to pull us out, y'all.
Yeah.
Dang.
It looks like it.
It's gonna be a,
I mean,
you might be saying, dang, if Boston come back.
I know. I was like, bro, I was like, who does that bull jump, man? Who literally does that bull jump, man? It's the bull jump.
6 minutes, still enough time. Derek White to come off and do something miraculous.
No, Tatum
like
Tatum
got that best. He got that bad ankle.
Yeah, man. Might be done for though.
Don't know. Time's still ticking though.
Bowers is injured.
Yeah, he injured too. We might get Tyler Hero back if we win.
How long for him? What game could he play?
Overrated, man.
I forgot Owen's not a Tyler Hero fan, so I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
There we go.
Marcus Smart, I don't know about that hair or that green hair. I don't know about that boy. Man.
That man 30 with green hair.
You don't see Josh with green hair? Which Josh, I hope we don't paint your hair green.
I ain't 30. Dang, I know I would never get green hair. It's not even on my radar. I don't even want to color my hair, period. You see how you try to do me? It's crazy.
You see, I don't color my hair.
Green.
Yellow.
You gonna color your hair yellow by the time the season start.
I ain't gonna be like, oh no, I ain't no Slim Shady.
Nah, not blonde. Yellow. Like literally Oregon yellow. You gonna do that. Super fan.
You got tagged up.
So we got. I can't wait for this track. I can't wait for this this Olympic trials coming up for next year's Olympics. Grant Holloway.
Yes, sir.
Devin, my boy Devin Allen, former Oregon Duck. I forgot he did play for the Eagles too, but he didn't make the roster team for the Eagles. He did, but he was on the prep squad, but still, I just hope the USA track town, the track committee don't handpick these track athletes like they did in the other Olympics like 2 years ago. Cause I was like, I ain't know who these guys were, bro. It's gonna be very entertaining this summer, especially the summer league starting. The NBA draft gonna be soon too, so
Sheesh, I can't wait to summer league, bro. Summer league gonna be like, hey, you, all these young guys.
Summer league gonna be like the PIT.
Like heck no. Summer league's gonna be way better than PIT. Way better.
Oh, shout out to New York Liberty, bro. So Sabrina Nescu and her squad. Shout out to them, by the way.
So you're a Liberty fan?
Thanks. He's a Liberty fan now.
I mean, hey, they balling out. They were balling out last Saturday, bro. No lie. Sabrina Nescu she pulled up a 3. Her form. Pull up. Bang.
I think, I was watching when you texted me that you were watching it. I was watching wrestling, so.
WrestleMania?
No, not the champions. They were in Saudi Arabia.
I heard about that. How'd that go?
It was all right. Just smiling.
I'm just glad you're back on TV. I'm just glad you're back on TV, bro.
Oh, you can watch the Heat.
And Josh, like he slumped out somewhere.
I'm trying to look at the score.
All right, for the viewers watching, continue watching the NBA playoffs right now, or watching the NHL Game 7 right now. I appreciate you guys support me in my conditioning. Like, subscribe, follow our socials, and also hit us up on our socials if you can too. By the way, right?
For sure.
Tweet us, hashtag us. We're here. Oh yeah, I forgot the new big three. Right, Owen. He ain't saying that. You know I got to mess with Owen, man. You know I got to mess with Owen, bro. You know I got to mess with him. Other than that, we'll see you next Monday at 9 o'clock on Powered by StreamYard and YouTube, man. Hold. You know how we do. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. All right, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all, man. We love y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right.